brand new Spider-Man game that we're trying on the channel today called Web Strike. And I want to say shout out to the Pandax in my Discord server for recommending the game, as I would have had no idea without him. But this is the first time ever trying it, and there's a lot to talk about because, again guys, you know I don't cover games if I don't think they have potential or if I don't think they reach a certain quality. But there's a couple things that I think is unique with this that you don't see in a lot of Spider-Man games. And also let me know guys if this works on mobile. Of course I'll link the game in the description, but I'm going to be talking about keyboard right now. So the first thing you can do is when you load into the game, I'll actually go ahead and reset. So pretty much you spawn in this building, super cool kind of model lobby. I really like the style of this game, and the lighting looks really good as well. Like the city looks really beautiful, and there's pretty much a couple ways that I found to zip, or actually there's only one way to really get your webs to start working, and that's to press control on your keyboard and to go into this kind of shift lock style, which means you're no longer going to have access to your mouse anymore. And because you no longer have access to your mouse, it actually gives a lot more opportunities to do tricks and cool things. So first things first, let's just jump down, check out these animations. Look at that, the skydiving, it's beautiful. I love all of it. Quick recovery as well, so it lets you kind of combo and you can jump off the ground and keep moving. There's a lot of things in this game that we haven't seen in a lot of Spider-Man games because of how they're able to combo it all together, and it feels a lot like Spider-Man PS4 and PS5 if you guys have ever played that before. Here is pretty much how this works. So we're gonna go ahead and press right click once, and you can see that is how you web zip. Now if you guys ever played a Spider-Man game before, you can web zip and then launch out of it. So you right click once and then you press space and then you can jump in the air like so. Really cool, really fluid. I absolutely love it. I also think the lighting in here looks great as well. Now, if you guys do want to start swinging, pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to combo it. So you're going to right click and you're going to jump, and then you're going to hold right click, but you have to be near a building, which is something I also love. You guys know I don't like swinging in the sky. So there we go. And you are actually attached to the building. As you can see, I believe you can hold down on it as long as you want, which is something also kind of new in a Roblox Spider-Man game, because it actually gives you the ability, I believe, to do like a 360 in the air if you get enough momentum, which is a whole nother thing in itself, momentum that you don't see a lot in Spider-Man games, because that seems like a very hard thing to script. Now it has been a bit since we've checked out Tangled Web and Envisioned Webverse, so maybe we'll check that out next time. Comment Webverse if you guys want to see that in the next video, and I'll make sure to go ahead and heart that comment as well. But you can see here's more point zip, and it feels really fluid, and the sounds look great, and the wind looks great, and overall this is definitely, I would say, one of the highest quality Spider-Mans we've seen on the channel by far. Especially just look at that animation. It all feels so intuitive, and I really like what they've done. So I'm gonna go ahead and press control on the keyboard again to get our mouse back. You guys can see we actually have a whole thing of suit selection here. But going back to the suits, it looks like these are all locked, and there's got to be certain ways to kind of unlock them. As you start out with the rookie suit, you can see press shift to toggle run and walk, and control for camera lock. Now if we press shop, you guys can see this is where you're probably able to buy these suits when you actually have to spin for them. And it actually shows you that these suits down here, you guys can see these suits right here are legendary and are actually at the 2% mark, which means, you know, they're very hard to get, and you got to be able to earn these tokens, which you can buy with Robux as well, but we're not going to do that right now. And then I think what it looks like, which I always love to see in these kind of Spider-Man games, is missions. This is how you're going to be able to get this money. It looks like, so wall run for 1,000 meters, perform 20 air tricks, swing near the ground for 1,000 meters. I actually didn't show you guys the air tricks just yet, so I do want to show you that. So if we go ahead and we turn our shift on and we press control, now we're back in Spider-Man mode, and we jump, and I believe you hold right click, or hold up. You hold a left click and you WASD, you can move your character around freely in the air. So let's get some air time. By the way, oh, it looks so good because you can run on the walls like that. Oh my god, guys. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Okay, so you get some air time, and then you hold left click, and then you should be able to spin your guy around just like that. And boom, we even got some money just by doing some tricks. So it looks like the more tricks you do, the more money you can get. And there's a 360. Wow, wow. By the way, press spacebar if you want to web zip in the air. But for those of you who have played PS4 Spider-Man, you can see this is kind of how it feels to play the PS4 game because it's so intuitive. So now we're just going to do some basic combat. I'm just going to kind of spam click and see if there's ways to like counter or anything. My personal favorite part in Spider-Man games is having your ability to counter with your Spidey sense. It doesn't look like I really need to do that here. You just kind of get hit, but maybe I'm wrong. You guys should let me know in the comment section below. But it looks like I'm also getting cash from doing this. I would love to get a suit in this video, but we're gonna have to see if I'm able to get that by the end. But it looks like I killed those guys, and I don't know if I got much of anything. There's this little thing up here, swing speed. Collect more tokens to increase swing speed. That's cool. That's unique. I have not seen that in many Spider-Man games, so I want to keep an eye out on that. But let's go ahead and let's start swinging again. And it looks like there's another crime over here. I'm actually going to stay away from it now, and I'm going to try to get that wall running thing, because it's actually really simple to wall run. All you do is you just get on the wall. But I want to see, are you able to just like chill on the wall? Looks like, let's see. Yeah, it looks like the only way right now is just to run. What if I press ledge crest? No. Okay. Something that's not as intuitive as I've seen in other Spider-Man games is full customizability and how you can, or I would say full control of how you can move on a wall. It looks like here you're not able to go down and you're only able to run. Let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong though, because I might be. And also, did you guys hear that? When you swing close to the ground, you get like that kind of like faded out car noise, which I love so much. And the attention to detail is just amazing. Now let's go ahead, let's zip up here and let's see how close we are. Also, what is this right there? Wait, is this a spider token that we saw earlier? Hold up, come on. Can I get up here, please? Okay. This looks like some sort of, ooh. It is, yeah, that was a token. So my swing speed should be a lot faster now. So if we dive down, I don't know if it's going to be a lot faster, but I think I see a noticeable difference, honestly. I mean, we're really moving now. You can recover. See, it's all just so intuitive and built in, which I absolutely love. And honestly, I like the buildings. I don't know if they're custom made, but I think for what it's doing, it's a lot of fun. Because again, the game is still in beta. Oh, here is the Doctor Strange building, which is also very cool. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff within this game. If I go ahead and click up here, oh, this is your little way to open the menu, which I love. Let's see. So it looks like you gotta run a lot on the wall if you want to get this reward. Swing near the ground for 1,000 meters is kind of cool as well. That's just gonna entail a lot of Spider-Man swinging. Oh, here's also a big pizza. I wonder if you can get some pizza missions, but we'll come back to that later. Yo, comment pizza in the comment section below. I'll make sure to heart it if you made it far in this video, and maybe we'll recheck this game and come back to that. But I would love to see cars that move around. I've never seen that in a Spider-Man game. I don't think, at least on Roblox. Obviously, I've seen it in the PS4 game, but it's probably a lot for the game to handle in terms of lag. But is that Venom right there? That is definitely Venom. Interesting. Okay, what I'll say about this model is I've definitely seen better Venom models, especially in like Instance Bricks web testing, but I think honestly I would prefer a fun script, like a really intuitive script and animations over a good model sometimes. It just depends. I think this is a good mix where it's a really solid model, but it's just the scripting and the animations that really make this feel complete, I would say. But if you guys want to check this out, of course, I will link it in the description below if you guys want to try it out. With that said, go check out my last Spider-Man video right here if you want to see some kind of other things that Spider-Man games offer on Roblox, because I have covered a lot of them, and this is a really good example of a Spider-Man game that you guys might like as well.